Welcome back, babies. It is your girl AJ, the owner of AJ Unique Creations, baby. Honey, boo boo. Hey, you guys. Today is what? Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday. I swear this month is going by so fast, you guys. It's flying by. The year is almost over. It's crazy. But if you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, you already know what this video about to be about. You already know what's good. You already know what's up, right? Yeah. So, a lot of people have been DMing me. I even had some people like call a friend and get me on FaceTime to talk about this machine. Like, is it worth it? Is it not? So, I said, let's go ahead and do a video because I have had my machine for at least about 2 months and a half, something like that, y'all. 2 months and a half. So, because everybody asked me about the machines and the other machines I have, I told myself I want to start kind of doing like a review thing. Probably actually making an area for when I talk about my machines. If it's worth it, you should get it. What I think about it, how I feel about it, if you get what I'm saying. So, today we'll be talking about the Ricoma EM101, you guys. I'm going to start off saying right now, off the bat, nobody gave me this machine, you guys. I literally put the money myself. I'm paying payments on it every month. Nobody gave it to me, okay, you guys? Nobody just, here you go, baby. I wish you did. I wish you did if you're watching. I wish you did. But nobody gave me this machine, you guys. So this is really like my honest opinion. And I'm not affiliated with them. I do have a code link down below, and that's just for me purchasing the machine. They gave me a code to give to people. If you would like to purchase the machine, I do make a % off of it. But do I actually work with them? No, I don't too much work with them. But you guys, this is the machine right here. This is the Ricoma EM101. I'm going to start off saying this is a starter machine into embroidery machine multi-heads. That's how I feel. So, let's talk about the pros and the cons because that's mainly what you guys are here for. If you hear, that's what you're here for. Like, what's the pros? What's the cons? Is it worth this or not? That's what you're here for. Let's be real. Let's not even like beat around the bush. Let's just get to the point, right, honeys? Okay, y'all. Let's just get to the point. Pros and cons. Let me just go with the cons. I think the cons supposed to go first, right? That's how my grandma said. I think cons go first, and then you told them the good stuff after the bed. So let's talk about the cons. The cons is the hat. The hats is my con, and honestly, let's be real, it's probably at the same time just me and not knowing like what type of hat I like yet, or like even my digitizing is not A1 yet. So I don't know if I can actually sit here and say that's a con for the machine. So that's like something to think about because I have been able to do some hats I haven't been able to do. Now I'm not gonna lie, these are my designs I done digitized, so I'm not A1 with digitizing. And digitizing plays an important role when you're doing embroidery. Definitely when you're working with this thing here, digitizing play an important role with embroidery. So I don't know if I could sit here and say the machine or it's me, because let's be real, digitizing plays like the hugest role with anything you do on the embroidery machine. Your digitizing could affect all of your projects if it's not digitized right. And that's why a lot of people always sit here and say, oh, you need to make sure you get a digitizer. Once you get that good digitizer, you locked in. Do not like go around trying to find different people. You stick with your digitizer because it's not easy. Digitizing is very like a long process, a whole different process. A lot of people, it takes time and years to actually learn it. Now it's something I'm teaching myself. So I do use Stitch Artist level 1 from Embrilliance. I'm not A1 yet. So I don't know if I can sit here and blame the machine because I'm not good at digitizing yet. So I have learned that when I do have somebody do it for me and they make my designs, it's always coming out good versus if I try to sit here and make it myself. It don't always come out good, okay? It don't always be A1. You get what I'm saying? So that's just my only like con about this machine. But like I said, I don't believe it's really a con for the machine. It's kind of just me. A lot of issues that you will have with your machine, honestly, it will most likely be you. Let's be real. I'm not finna like sugarcoat it. It's gonna be you. Now, my pros, I love this machine. So far, I have made a good amount of money back with this machine. So, is it worth it? To me, yes, it is. It's something I always wanted since I literally got my, it was a Brother SE600. I got it before embroidery started being so big now. It was before COVID hit and everything like that, so I ended up getting my machine. But the day I did it, I knew, when I took that machine out the box, I wanted something bigger than a 4x4 hoop, and I would not get no machine unless I'm getting something that's bigger than that and it actually could do multiple the colors, because that was another thing. Changing out the colors wasn't me. I wanted it to run on its own and be effective, if you get what I'm saying. So off the bat, I kind of just knew the machine I wanted, and I wanted something that was a 10 needle or a 6 needle. Now, my other pros about it, the speed. The speed is amazing. I love the speed. It runs. I could walk away. That's like another thing. When you comparing it to a small machine, you do have to sit there and watch it for when the color change. You got to take the thread out, cut it, you know, stuff like that. I literally walk away, boom, that's it. That's on. Now, a con, I will say thread. When you are starting out, you're going to play around with some thread until you figure out what you like. People say Madeira, brother, whatever. Every machine is different, but at the same time, every design is different. I really truly believe that your design affects your thread too. Now, yes, I have dealt with thread breaks and stuff like that. But what I have learned, and I'm gonna like say this again, what I, not nobody else, what I learned and how I feel about this is that the design plays a role. So I did have a digitizer digitize this design for me. Now with this design, I was running Madeira thread and I was going at a speed of probably 800. That Madeira thread was the black thread only, not the white red. It was only black thread that kept breaking. And I was telling myself, what is going on? Like, why? It's only this thread. So I had like slowed it down. I had to run that thread at 200 because at the same time, that design was so detailed. It was a dad embroidery shirt. I'm gonna find a picture and try to put the picture somewhere up here for you guys. It was a dad embroidered portrait shirt when it was actually a hoodie. So it was so detailed when it came to the hair and everything that I guess the Madeira thread couldn't handle that. So I did have to switch to my brother thread that I got off Amazon, and it was able to actually embroider. Now that's just me. Like I said, everybody is different. I truly believe that the design plays a role to also the type of thread, the design, the digitizer. All of this is actually one big thing. If you don't believe it, when you get one, I promise you will see it. This is different than a regular embroidery machine that's a PES file. It's a DST file. Like, the stuff is a little bit different. Now, your machine comes pre-threaded. That's easy. I'm not gonna lie, I did have to eventually learn how to thread it myself because I had one thread that did pop all the way through. And honestly, do not be scared. Do not be scared at all. It was smooth and easy. They send you videos. That's another thing I do like about Ricoma. They do send you guys the videos. You do have to have a class, a one-on-one class. It's actually not one-on-one because some other people are in that class with you. So I wouldn't say it's really one-on-one. But in that class, they actually telling you if it breaks and you have to rethread this whole machine, this is what you do. They give you a whole little box that comes with your machine that has replacements just in case you need it. And no, I know a lot of people sit here like, and they wonder why you send so many replacements. I feel like that is very professional because when you think about it, if they have to fly to you, you're paying them fees. So they're sending you stuff just in case. Like, things happen. It's life. Like, you cannot plan what's going to happen, but they are preparing you just in case you mess up the machine. Like, that's just a part of it. And I think that is good that they send you these tools to fix it. So I did have to fix my thread, but I'm saying this because your machine comes pre-threaded and they also do the tension for you. A lot of people go in here trying to touch knobs and this and that, and they telling you in these classes don't do that because we have set it for you. Versus when it do run it, like the tension does mess up, you guys, you are able to actually video call them, talk to them on the phone. From my understanding, from me, because I have called them at least 2-3 times, and honestly, child, was for something I just forgot. Let's be real. It was for something I forgot. And I called them 2-3 times, and you guys, they answered. They even said they'd call me back. They emailed. They even FaceTime me. They did all of this. They even, like, afterwards emailed me 2 weeks after. Is everything still okay? Is everything good? Now, the reason I called them was because now I remember my class too. When I had the class, it was somebody else in this class, and this happened to them. When I was embroidering, it's like a knob back here that popped off. And I didn't know where this knob went to. And I'm telling myself, what just happened? The machine was still going, but I did not know what this knob went to. And I'm telling myself, like, what just happened? So I did call them right on the phone to talk to them. And they literally, at first, they didn't know what I was talking about because I didn't know how to explain what knob it was and stuff like that. So that kind of goes into just knowing your machine. And afterwards, I sent them pictures and all of that, and they told me where it went to, and it was just easy as that. I called them to actually, you know, teach me how to change the needle too, and they taught me that. It was smooth after that. So for me, that's really it. I love the machine. I don't have problems with it. I love it. And I also feel like if you get this machine, do not be scared. That is the biggest thing. You have people that's scared that I'm gonna break it, I'm gonna do this, I don't want to put my hands underneath it. Let's be real. If you have that mindset, do not go get the machine. Do not, because you have to play around with this machine. You have to run it to learn it. You have to play around to actually learn this machine. And important, like, you have to go to the classes. If you don't go to that class when your machine comes, you will void your warranty. So make sure when your machine comes, you already book your class inside the portal and you do your one-on-one class. It's so important. And the price is a little pricey, but honestly, compared to some other people, I'm okay with the price. That's like another thing. The price, I'm okay with it compared to a lot of other people that don't even have a dashboard for you, or don't even have a support team or a system to help you with anything. That's like truly my opinion. That's another thing why I went with this machine. So I kind of hope that helps somebody. I don't know if you do have any more questions, or you want me to touch or talk about something very particular or something. Let me know, you guys, and we could talk about it. But I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. Hit the bell and check out the website if you would like some embroidery custom items, because baby, I do it all. Nay. But I do hope you guys have a great Thursday, and I'll see y'all next time.